Nearly 6 months after the Las Vegas massacre, the deadliest in modern history, new evidence is still trickling out about what happened and why. Surveillance footage of Stephen Paddock at the Mandalay Bay Hotel in the week leading up to the attack came out today. You're seeing it on your screen. We first see Paddock on September 25th checking into the hotel. Over the next few days, he doesn't appear to be preparing for anything, much less a killing spree. He gambles on the casino floor, at several different video poker machines. He seems like a loner and is not joined by anybody else, at least on these videos. Otherwise, he's unremarkable. Throughout the week, Paddock leaves the hotel several times, apparently to go to his house. When he returns, he brings bags with him, 21 bags in total, carrying the guns and ammunition he would later use to kill 58 people. Hotel bellhops assist Paddock with his bags, putting them on carts and escorting him to the elevator where he tips them. Paddock often makes small talk with employees as he waits for the elevator to arrive. The very last time we see Paddock on these videos is 12:30 on October 1st, bringing 2 more bags up to his room. Less than 10 hours later, the massacre begins. A lot of questions about this, beginning with why now and what does it mean? Catherine Lombardo is an attorney representing the victims of Las Vegas. Doug Papa is a former casino security guard and joins us as well. Catherine, first to you. You're involved in a major, maybe the major lawsuit surrounding this massacre. You haven't seen these videos until today. Why is that?
That's right.
How have they been edited? And is there evidence that anyone else was ever in that hotel room with Paddock?
Why today? I think it's a PR stunt. It is pretty shocking that they released it to the New York Times and not to us, the lawyers, who have been asking for this video and these videos. Remember, there are over 700 hours of video. Why did they just choose these 5 minutes? Where's the rest of the video? Why now? I'm so concerned for my clients because my clients, who are all victims, are suffering. They're suffering still today from PTSD and the symptoms that come along with that. For them to see this without warning, I'm just worried for my clients. But regarding the video shows something. It's exactly what we've been saying happened all along for the last 5 months. It is shocking to see how confident and casual the shooter, Paddock, was to ask the valet and the bellhops to help him unload his arsenal of 21 bags, haul that arsenal of weapons and bullets up to his 32nd floor. He knew that the security at the Mandalay Bay, there was no security. And in today's day and age, we already know that in Las Vegas, the casino's security teams are trained in all kinds of things to detect the indicators of what to look for.
Right. So, Doug, you just heard Catherine say she believes there are about 700 hours of video with Paddock contained in them. This is a 5-minute selection, so there's context missing. But from what we have now, what conclusions do you draw?
Well, the video was released by MGM. It was not released by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And they made a statement today saying that they did not release it, that the video was owned by the MGM, and that's who released it. It corroborates a little bit what's in the 81-page police preliminary report that was released a couple of months ago, where they referenced the video that they looked at but never released, and they are saying that they see Paddock at different times bringing up about 21, 22 suitcases into the room that they allege contained the weapons and the ammunition. That's all well and fine. I'm more concerned right now, what I want to look at as a former director of security and investigator and police officer, is I want to look at the lock interrogation reports for both rooms 32-135 and 32-134. Because if you remember, in the police preliminary report, they said that at 21:36 hours, which is 9:36 on October 1st, the deadbolt was engaged to room 135, and then 10 minutes later at 21:46, 9:46, the deadbolt was engaged on room 134. It doesn't say anything else reference the lock interrogations in that report, other than they reference that they did use lock interrogations. So my point being is this, okay? If the deadbolts were on those doors 15 minutes before he opened fire, and the lock interrogation reports, when we get them, will show whether those deadbolts were disengaged from the door and or
Right.
if the door was opened after or during the shooting and prior to the police strike team going into the room. If the lock interrogation reports,
let's add to
indeed, and I
that,
believe it's
too.
going to show that the deadbolts were not disengaged in the room, both of those room doors, then nobody could have exited that room door in that 1 hour period where the Metro Police were out in the stairwell before they
Well,
went into the
that
room.
is the key
You know-
question. Catherine, we're almost out of time. Hit me with it quickly, please.
Yeah, I want to add to that. MGM released this to New York Times. What does that tell us? It tells us that they can release the evidence that we've been asking for over 5 months. We have asked for it. They haven't given it to us. Why are they doing this? Just a 5-minute clip today. It tells us they have so much more that we've been asking for.
No,
My
that's right.
clients want answers.
And there's a
We're
public
waiting.
interest in it as well. We share that interest. Thank you both. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this.